Good evening, great evening to you all. My name is Casey. Thank you so much for joining me this beautiful, beautiful evening. Y'all, I cannot believe that we're already almost halfway through May. So buckle up because y'all, you're in for a treat tonight. Tonight, we've got some amazing information about Aluva. In fact, if you look at our name, Aluva, in the middle of Aluva is love. You know, there's nothing that brings me more joy to know that I stand behind a company that is all about the heart. In fact, if you look at in the middle of love is you. You know, it feels amazing to be aligned with a company that really helps you authentically, unapologetically, and unconditionally love yourself. And y'all, yes, we are a network marketing company. We abide by all FTC laws, SEC laws, FDA laws. We make no medical claims. We are not medical doctors. We make no medical claims to treat, cure, prevent any disease, disorder, ailment whatsoever. And yes, this is a business. You can make zero or, millions if you want. It's up to you. It's not, it is literally up to you. So I like to tell people, this was once told to me, if you treat it like a hobby, it will cost you money like a hobby. So, y'all, we're going to get started. In fact, if you want to grab a picture of this, just snap a screenshot and you can actually go back and look at the slides and see what it is that we've been talking about and gain all the extra information that you would like. But I'm going to bring onto the stage none other than our amazing CEO, our creator, our vision carrier, Gavin Dickson. Guy's got a heart of gold. So get ready. Tonight is packed full of information. So I'm going to turn it over to our CEO, Gavin Dickson. So Gavin, take it away, my man.
Thank you. Thanks for having me here. What an exciting month, to be honest, as we have so many exciting things coming down the pipeline. And so I'm excited that I get to be the host tonight and share with you just the story of Aluva and how we got to where we got 3 years today, or not 3 years today. We're almost 3 years old. June 8th would be our 3-year official anniversary, and how we got to where we are today, and then all the exciting things that are coming. But first backing up and tell a little bit about the story of how we got here today is based off of how I grew up. You know, I grew up in a household of medical professionals, and we'd always, take pharmaceuticals, prescription pills, amoxicillin, and just didn't have the best eating habits. I remember as a kid, my dad always waking me up late at night with ice cream, waking me up to go do Taco Bell runs, and just didn't have that healthy lifestyle. I never knew about supplementation really. I was an athlete, played sports my entire life, played high school basketball, traveled all around the world for baseball. And thankfully I had that, because otherwise I probably would have had a lot more health issues with how bad our eating habits were. But I was 14 years old, and my dad ends up getting sick, and he can't work. He can't provide anymore. I'm the youngest of 6 kids, and my sweet mom, who is to this day one of the biggest heroes and influential people in my life, someone I look up to so much because of the heart of gold that she has. She is a service woman. She loves to put other people first before putting herself, and is the type of lady who, when you're done serving is when you're finished. If your back hurts, it doesn't matter. You finish serving, and even though she might not walk for a couple days. And my sweet mom, I remember her sitting me down, and she was telling me, I'm 14 years old, basically, you're going to be on your own. You're going to have to do a lot more things on your own. And I have to go back to college to get a degree. And I have to do a 4-year degree in 2.5 years. And I got to finish it in 2.5 years and find a job. So I'm going to take a ton of credits and be really busy. And I remember saying, why don't you just go get a job? Being a 14-year-old naive, person, and not really thinking about the lady my mom is. And my mom says to me, and it's one of my favorite sayings, well, if I'm working and making money, I should be helping people at the same time. I want to serve people and make money. And she's done that. She's found a way to do that. Today, she's over Utah Community Action for the state of Utah. She's over the homeless. And I've literally watched someone, ever since I can remember, just every day wake up and serve others. And now she found a way to make money while doing that, making a difference in the world. Well, my dad's on disability. He's stuck in bed 2, 3, 4, 5 days a week, and he kind of partially non-existent. Sometimes he's existent, sometimes he's present, other times he's not. And at 22 years old, my dad gets diagnosed with cancer, and he's given 6 months to live. And I remember right before then, I started getting into green juicing, and I was watching this Netflix series called The Gershon Theory. And the Gershon Theory basically talks about Russian scientists invented green juicing. If you eat an apple, you absorb 30% of the nutrients. If I take that same apple and I juice it, I get over 95%, 3 times more effective. So, and actually, in the Gershon theory, they say, and again, this is what they say, it's not what Gavin says, but they say if you drink 8 16-ounce glasses of green juice a day for 30 days and detox and don't eat any food, and all you're doing is giving your body an overload of nutrients, that your body can actually heal itself from these diseases and illnesses we have. And they have over 20,000 documented cases of this. So I walk in and I say to my family of doctors, hey, let's get down on 8 16 glasses of green juice a day, and let's do these coffee enemas, and let's do all this stuff, and we'll cure dad's cancer. And, they said, oh, thanks for the input. Thanks for trying. He'll start chemo and radiation next week. And I'm not saying that would have saved my dad's life, but my dad didn't make it 6 months. He made it 3.5 weeks, Halloween night, actually. We took turns as we sat around the bed in my living room of where I grew up and held my dad's hand as he took his last breath. And at that time, I had just lost everything in business. I was fortunate enough from 17 years old and watching the financial struggles that my family had and my mom, I wanted to go make money in business. And so I get out of day after high school basketball season's over, and I just said, no more high school, no more school. I'm going to go become a millionaire as quick as I can. I'm going to go make a ton of money. And I did that. And I was fortunate enough to make millions and millions of dollars. And one of the best things that happened to me is I lost everything when the real estate bubble hit. I was young and naive and didn't really, know about a lot of things and should have diversified, and I didn't. And I lose everything, and I lose my dad. And I'm having this whole moment in my life where, who would I want to be when I grow up, right? And I look at my mom, I'm like, I want to be more like my mom. I got to find ways to make a difference in the world, make money, but I want to be an entrepreneur. I'm going to continue to be an entrepreneur, even though I just lost everything. And I felt like I felt like the biggest failure, to be honest. But I now realize I was I had so much success. I had a big, huge win. I just was a crazy time. I was young and I was humbled, and I was blessed to go through the loss because I learned so much through that experience. But as I was researching green juicing, I came across an ingredient called zeolite. Zeolite is honeycomb shaped like molecule that goes into your body, and within hours it rids heavy metals and toxins. It goes and binds heavy metals and flushes them up through the immune system. And it has the cancer. When I saw that study around cancer, I'm like, okay, this is my sign. I'm going to go help people through supplementation. I've never seen this side of this world, but I believe so much in all the research I've seen in the Gershon theory and green juicing. So to help, represent, losing my dad and the person I want to be, this is my path. And something amazing happened when I was 22 years old. I formulated my first supplement. I went out and hired a team of doctors and scientists so people would take me serious. And there's something so powerful when you hand someone a product. Now, again, I made this product to change people's lives. I didn't make a product to make money. I knew I could make money with the product, but I just lost my dad. So when you actually make a product for the right reasons, that are the highest quality with the best absorption and best ingredients and real science behind it, and you give that product to someone, you watch the quality of their life be elevated because of that, that gave me purpose and significance that I hadn't felt before. And I became addicted to it. I wanted to chase this passion and this addicting thing of helping and blessing other people's lives through health and wellness. And in the last 16 years, I feel like I've made a huge impact, and I've done a good job of following that passion. And it's something that I want to continue to live on for the rest of my life as we've explored stem cells, and I've owned health manufacturers and health clinics and donated and done stuff in research with cancer. But I've formulated tens of supplements following that same theory when I first started my first one, about doing it for the right reasons, doing it with the highest quality, and doing it with a purpose to change lives. Every one of the products I've ever created had a specific purpose where I knew it would change people's lives that had certain type of situations. And it's been such a blessing to see that significance and that purpose of knowing that I'm making an impact every single day. Well, Aluva, all right, the special company Aluva that I'm so grateful that we launched and did, but it was in a time of when we launched of kind of a crazy world. COVID hits, right? And during COVID, what did people do? They become more aware of their health than ever before. People need extra money ever before. But at this time, when the world's closed down, it's a crazy world, and last thing people probably thinking about doing is launching companies, and I'm launching restaurants, and when restaurants are closed, and I have 30 other companies I own, and I'm busy as can be, and I don't have time to launch Aluva, okay? I don't have free time. And I just felt so strongly that it was the right time to do this company. And the reason that I felt like this company was the right path to go for me is I grew up in Utah, and in Utah, you're accustomed to all these big MLM companies, right? Network marketing companies. And I was fortunate enough to make a lot of money in this industry as a distributor. I've been on a master distributor company, I've been co-master distributor company, and I made millions of dollars. So I think this industry is one of the greatest industries when done right, because you have to help people, right? You have to help people become successful. You have to help people make money. And when they win, you in return win. And I think it's the greatest industry in the world. So during this crazy time of COVID, people are coming asking me, hey, will you borrow me money? Hey, what supplements should I take? What do you recommend? And I went out to this industry. I'm looking around to find a company where I can help people win. And in return, I'll win and I won't have to borrow money. And it's a win-win-win, right? And as I looked around this industry, just this whole timing and this pivot in this industry and COVID, this crazy world that just kept coming to me like, I can do it better. I can do it better. I can do it better. And I truly believed I could do it better. And I felt like the feeling that I was having, I would be letting myself down sometime down the road. I'd look back in my life and be upset at myself for not following the intuition and that gut feeling I had of launching Aluva. And I'm so grateful that I did that, because it's the greatest business decision I've ever made. And how great is it what Casey said when you look at love in the middle of our name? How serendipitous and how amazing we have this love when we want to build this culture all around serving others, just like my mom, helping and blessing, changing others every day through our culture, through our charity, through our health and wellness products, through our financial products, through our comp plan, and so on. And so, welcome to Aluva. Here we are, 3 years old, right? And one of the things that you guys take every day is the products here on the screen, right? I've taken energy drinks every day. I wear Nike clothes almost every day, right? We all put on lotions, and for the women, you guys put on makeup, and we take all these health supplements. People probably have taken athletic greens. I hope not, but unfortunately, you probably have. And all these products are what you're used to. And when I started this company, I said, where's the company that comes along and says, let's take all of these amazing products in different verticals, let's put them under one company, and let's put real science behind all the products, all the verticals, and have people be able to go market all these products that people have every day. Well, every single day, if you talk to someone, they're like, oh, I'm great on health and wellness, but I love fashion. Okay, great. You have a customer. Hey, I'm great on health and wellness. I have fashion, but I would love to make money in Ox, or in this greatest shift we're part of, or I love beauty. Now you have a product for everybody. And if we truly have real science, like we've been talking about, now we have something really special, and that's what Aluva is. But the first vertical that we started with was our health and wellness vertical. Obviously, I've been formulating supplements for a long time, and want to change lives. I wanted to be kind of our core vertical. You can't launch 4 verticals at once. You don't give the credibility to each vertical. Some things might get lost a little bit, but also it's very expensive, and it's even been very expensive to launch them as fast as we have. But the health and wellness one we started with, and one of the things that we always focus on that I kind of touched on is bioavailability. Most people don't know that you can go get, ingredients out there, and they will say 100 milligrams on a supplement label. But if it's 50% bioavailable or it's low quality, you might only absorb 30% of it. In fact, that's probably on average what you absorb on a supplement label. So even though it says 100 milligrams, you think you're going to milligrams, you're not. So if you focus on ingredients and source them from 130 different suppliers from around the world and find the very best each and every ingredient with 190, there's no thing as 100% bioavailability, 99% bioavailability. Now you've created a product where people are getting a much higher dosage and the product can be more effective. Now your products can do what they say they can do. How many of you guys taken a product that you think it's going to do something for you, doesn't do that for you? Well, that happens far too often, but not with our supplements, because we focus on those key things of having that really high bioavailability and sourcing to find the best ingredients from all over the world. If you go to the next slide, you'll see, some of the things that we test for and look for. Nanoabsorption, human clinical studies is one thing you hear us talk about a ton. We want to make sure that we have human clinical studies on all of our products. When you have human clinical studies, that means, and this is so important to me, because it gives the people, I believe, the credibility to trust me that I'm actually believe what I'm saying to you. If I say to you, hey, we did a human clinical study on our greens and it's clinically proven to fix a leaky gut in 14 days through the human clinical studies, that's a powerful thing. That means that should happen to you. If it says it's going to put 40% more fat loss per day in this product, and this has happened in a human clinical study to 90% of the people, well, that's most likely going to happen to you. And so a lot of products don't have those human clinical studies, but we do on all of our products. The first product that I really want to chat on is our Life Greens. I'm not going to spend a ton of time on all these products. I don't want this to be a product call. Obviously, I think you guys see the quality of products we have, but every one of these products has a key purpose that they do. And the greens is so special because 9 out of 10 people have a leaky gut. Okay, without going into all the details of leaky gut, basically it just means that your gut's inflamed and you can't absorb nutrients. You can't absorb the nutrients and even the foods you eat, or even if it's not Aluva supplements, you don't absorb the supplements that well. When your gut's inflamed, everything kind of flushes through you and doesn't get absorbed. We all have a leaky gut. Fatigue, lack of energy, lack of sleep, bad hormone levels, stress, anxiety, depression, so on. Everything we eat and drink goes into the gut. Think about that. Well, when we're able to remove that leaky gut, we're now able to absorb the maximum nutrients. And what does our bodies do? Our bodies are amazing mechanisms. They're able to heal themselves just the way that God created them. You heal your body from the inside out. Now, when you take the other supplements and you eat the foods that you eat, you're now even absorbing more. And you're actually able to see amazing things happen in your body. I remember one time someone was like, as soon as I started taking greens, I've had chronic shoulder pain for like 10 years. Took the greens for 1 week and I haven't had shoulder pain. It's been a month now. How could that be affected with, or how could that be with the greens? And it's like, we don't know all the things that are going inside our body, right? But when we're able to give the nutrients, the body does what it's supposed to. So yes, it totally makes sense. Going to the next product, is our pulse. There's something amazing about cracking open a canned energy. I got mine right here. I drink probably, I probably shouldn't say at least 2 a day, maybe 3. But the nice thing is they don't have tons of caffeine in them, but very clean energy. But why do they give you so much energy? And the reason for that is we have an ingredient in this energy drink called MitoBurn. What MitoBurn does is it goes and targets your fat in your body. Well, we all want to lose fat, right? We want to have lean muscle mass. And when you go target your fat, what it does is it eats it and converts it to natural ATP in the energy in the body. So natural long-term sustained energy. Well, that's a state of ketosis. Well, we all want to be in a state of ketosis because that's where you're burning the fat, right? So how amazing is to get long-term sustained energy while eating your fat. That's Pulse for you. The last product I want to talk about on this call is just our K2O, the best hydration product in the industry. In the world, in my opinion. It has amazing, hydration, the max dosage that you should take. It also has your 13 essential amino acids for optimal performance. But K27 in this product is an amazing ingredient. K27 is clinically proven through human studies to reduce heart disease and heart risk by up to 50% in 90 days. That is insane because the fastest growing disease and illness in the world right now is heart disease, heart risk, heart problems. And you have a product here inside Aluva that 50% of the world needs right now. And we can make a difference in the world every single day with this. Think about selling this product with the greens. Think about how many lives you can change. And I don't ever want to be pushy and feel like I'm being a salesman, but don't we owe it to the people we love When these products have human clinical studies, don't we owe it to them to give them the products that are actually going to change their life, going to help them avoid diseases and illnesses and other sicknesses? We have the most amazing products, and I'm so grateful that we have the human clinical studies to back them. But also, K270 calcifies the plaque off the arteries and will give you up to 22% more cardiac output when you're running, cycling, playing with your kids in the gym, and more oxygen through your blood system, which does some amazing things. But we love our testimonials here in Aluva. We have amazing testimonials. Testimonials are real testimonials. These are real people. These are real people inside the company. Look how amazing these are. I love seeing these. These are what drive me to continue to invest more money, invest more time, put my head down at times when, wake up early, in times when you don't want to, and do all these things because I know we're making a difference and we're going to change millions of lives through these products. And I feel very confident. But the next vertical I want to talk about is our fashion lifestyle vertical. I was fortunate enough to be master distributor of another company, and we were doing around 300,000 in sales. And Rachel Domingo, who is truly amazing, a famous, amazing fashion designer. I'm so grateful we got her. But she was started designing these clothes. They made me the master distributor. Long story short, it was a women's leggings company. I don't know how I ended up being the master distributor, but apparently I did a good job for a while because in 12 months we grew that to 7 million a month. And the one thing that I watched with Rachel Domingo is her passion and love for designing clothing. I didn't even think about it going into the stitching, where you source the material, and is the material come from a good place? Is it recycled material? Is it green friendly? Is it, all these different things? Where's your tag? Where's your placement? What is the actual messaging and purpose behind each piece that you design? And when she came to me and asked me to put fashion lifestyle in Aluva, I said we would. But I never thought about the love inside Aluva and the love that you can put into your clothing. And now we're launching a fashion piece, designing fashion pieces today that are coming out soon that instill the love. In fact, they say love yourself on them. So every day you can have that constant reminder to first love yourself, because when you love yourself, you then can love on others. How can you love on someone else if you don't even know what it means to love yourself? Well, isn't it amazing that we can have amazing fashion, high-end clothing that we can make money on, but also is a constant reminder every time we wear it to love ourselves and to love on others? And I'm so excited and so grateful for Rachel coming here because we have some amazing things coming with this. And our men's pieces that I wear to the gym, and you've seen these pictures, I get guys asking me all the time, what is the love on your pants? What is 143? 143 is I love you. 142 is I love me. And it's so cool to have that reminder. And I love it even as a guy. We're in the gym and guys ask me, and I actually have probably sold 4 or 5 sets to guys just from the gym wearing it. And I think everybody wants in this crazy world right now to be able to show self-love more and to project self-love more. The next vertical I want to talk to you about is our beauty, our Love Skin line. Um, won't spend tons of times on this, but I am so passionate my entire life. Well, not my entire life, that would be an exaggeration, but the last 13 years our stem cells and plant-based stem cells and exosomes, which is the growth factor in a stem cell. Pretty amazing that a stem cell, what it does is the exosome it goes to your cells in your body and says regrow. In a plant, it goes to the cells in the plant and says regrow, right? The exosome. That's what it does. That's the easiest way to describe a stem cell. Well, how amazing is it that you can actually bond those exosomes and put them into a product where they can go straight to your skin. You put them on your skin and they tell the cells regrow. And oh, here's some hyaluronic acid to help you supercharge that. Or here's some peptides, the highest peptides that are going to help with anti-wrinkling, spots, oiliness, pore size, and all this stuff. And so we have the most amazing beauty line, and we're actually have some really cool things coming down the pipeline in that vertical as well, even around hair. I mean, we can regrow people's hair. We can regrow people's natural hair color. I mean, and the science to back it. We have 10 plus years of science backing these products, showing that they're the best out there. And this is something we're going to continue to evolve and bring, just like our health and wellness products, just like our fashion vertical. We really want the best in each and every vertical. The last vertical I'm going to talk to you about is the Ox. And I think we just struck gold with this. And I'm so excited to actually finally be able to talk to you guys for 6 months. I'm like, oh, we got something coming. We got something coming. We got it. It's here. And it is amazing. OX stands for A for Aluva, obviously U for University, X for Experience. Yeah, the U for the university is a university that helps you understand Web3, crypto, blockchain, AI, and so on, how to build your business or make more money with AI, marketing, network marketing 101, business 101, but also a university on self-love, helping you know what it means to love yourself. And I love that. You know, it's funny. I think more people ask for more classes or to do more events around self love than they do about learning about AI or blockchain. I think that says a lot. And we get those requests all the time. But the expert experience is our trading. Um, and it's something that we've been working on for a long time. I was fortunate enough to make some money in the crypto space and around Bitcoin and doing some other things, and it really blessed my life. And right now, you know, we're a part of this crazy shift, right? Everything's going away from the old traditional business ways, old banking, and everything, and it's all going to virtual, right? Money in the cloud, money on your phone, technology, moving money, transferring money, crypto blockchains, Zelle. You know, everybody uses Zelle. That's a blockchain technology. Well, what if you could be on the forefront of these opportunities and you could be able to make money to set yourself up for retirement? Right now, if you put your money in the stock market or you put it in 401k or different things like this, you're not making money. But what if we could show you ways to make money on your money that you make through your commissions? And that's exactly what the X and Experience. We were fortunate enough to find some automated trading and technologies using AI that have a 30-year track record in this space. They've written over 1 million lines of code, and to be able to bring you something that can help you set up a retirement better than anything else out there, from what I've seen at least. And currently, we're growing that and just barely launched that. That product currently is only for international people, but we're working on some things that potentially could open up into the U.S. market sooner than later. Actually, might have some big announcements on that sooner than later. But truly amazing to be able to put money in that you're making every month. So let's say that you're making your, you know, $1,000 a month in your commissions. You're able to put 500 a month away into a retirement account. Well, what if that 500 a month that you put in retirement? What if I could help you make 7% a month on that money or 10% on that money? And if you let it keep compounding and growing, and then what if you kept growing your business? You took 50% of your commissions. Well, what if in 2 years you're making 4,000 a month? You're putting 2,000. You could see how quickly that could compound, and in 5 years you'd have $1 million, $2 million in a bank account. How amazing would that be? I can't wait for that testimonial inside Aluva to find, you know, a single mom or find someone who has 3, 4 kids who's struggling to pay their bills. They come in and they join Aluva. They start putting away a little bit of money into Ox. They're building their business, doing the best they can. They don't build a huge business, but over time they build a nice business. But they constantly keep putting money away. In 5 years, they come up on stage and say, thank you, Liv. I got $1.5 million cash sitting here. And now I can retire and put this money and live off of the interest payments off of this money. That is a powerful story. And that's a story that Ox is going to bring to you guys. Watch. The Ox will have many stories like that. But I want to show you one thing, if you'll help me, Casey. When I started this, I watched this automated trading for a long time. Automated trading means that it's using robots, it uses mathematics, it uses AI, but we also have a ton of humans that watch this. Started this account with $1 million. Okay, this is about less than 2 months old. And I think this first slide, I'm not zooming in, but if I remember it slide, it should be about 11% up. I think that was about 2 weeks. It made 11%. Okay, go to the next slide. 32 days, it should be up 34%. Okay, 34% gain on $1 million. That's $340,000, just to make sure we're on the same page here. So 1 month, this software made $340,000 on $1 million. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. Okay, go to the next slide. 6 weeks. What are we at? 44%. That is insane. Okay, so I want to make the disclaimer. This may not ever happen again. I will tell you from seeing the historical data, this looks pretty consistent with what they've done for years and years. And the best part is they mitigate the risk. There's not a lot of risk in this, but Do you realize how many lives we can change with this? Do you realize what you could do to your commissions, supercharge your commissions, supercharge your retirement? If you thought you were going to set up a 10-year plan to retire, well, what if we could do that in 5 years now because of this? It's so amazing what we brought to with this, and I'm so excited for some of the updates that I'm hopefully going to be able to announce in the coming weeks with this program. But again, these results vary. This may not happen to you, and also I want to make it clear that we pay a license fee of 50%, so only 50% is realized to the client. There's nothing I can do about it. The software, they have a huge team and they have a lot of costs and things like that. I don't make any of that money. None of the distributors make any money. All you do is you pay $55 a month and you get access to this trader. And this trader could potentially, make you, as you can see, 10, 12% a month, 5% a month, 20% a month, depending on the month and depending what's going on in the market. But that's all on our verticals for tonight. We have 4 amazing verticals. As you can see, we've put a lot of money, a lot of resources, a lot of time into these verticals to make sure that we can give you guys the best experience and the best company in the industry. And I truly believe we have the best company in the industry. But if you have all these amazing products and they're easy to sell and they're easy to grow and get customer base, well, obviously you guys want to know that there's an easy way to make money when you're sharing theirs. And what is it if I put all the work in? Can I get the nice referrals? And so let's chat a little bit about the money. And to do it, you know what, I was going to do this, but I'm going to put Casey Carter on the spot because he does such a good job talking about the money, and I'm going to pass it back to him and let him kind of close out talking on the money. And also, Casey, if you don't mind, we're running an insane promotion, and as much as I don't want to pay out a ton of money, actually, you know what? I do want to pay out a ton of money. I love my Aluva family. We want to pay a ton of money out in the next few weeks. So share the promotion, please, as well, if you will.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So listen, here's what I love about this industry. It's lucrative, like Gavin said, by helping other people become successful on the business side, right? Now, if you get out of the mindset of selling and get into the mindset of sharing your experiences, I mean, if leaky gut, 9 out of 10 people have leaky gut, I mean, your demographic is 90% of the population. I love this. This is amazing. So start out by getting your first 3. You get 30% commission every time you bring somebody in on their first order. 30% commission. This is amazing. What I love about this 3 is it sets the foundation for a bonus. I only focus on one bonus in the entire comp plan. This one bonus feeds the entire comp plan. What bonus am I talking about? The 3x3 Love Club. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize this. Check this out. I'm wearing the hat. So you do get a hat, a very exclusive hat. But what's amazing is if you hit the Love Club your very first month, you get paid $135. Now, typically these types of bonuses in network marketing, you only get one opportunity to hit it and they only pay you once. Gavin, his heart is so big. He wanted to create this type of bonus, but not pay it once. He wanted to pay you every single month. You don't have to redo it every month. It can be the same people ordering product every single month. Now, if you hit it on month 2, after your first month, as you can see on the chart, there's a progression. It goes $50 the first time, $75 the next month, and then $135 every month thereafter. My favorite part, your minimum amount to be qualified to get paid is $135. This right here literally covers your requirement to get paid. This is amazing. You literally just duplicate this and it just takes care of itself. This is how you create that business that literally takes a life of its own. You know what? I literally just realized I said literally probably 7 times. But here we are. Here we are. Now, y'all, this industry is beautiful when done right, just like Gavin said. I love this. I love this. Love this. Now, what bonus was he talking about? Are y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready? This bonus is so huge. Okay, so if you bring in from now until the end of this month, okay, it ends June 1st at literally 12:01 a.m. So it essentially ends on May 31st. But if you bring in 3 brand new people, either preferred customers or influencers that purchase $135 minimum, Gavin's taking all of the income that you've created in the month of May outside of rank advancement bonuses, but everything else. He's going to take 30% of that and pay you 30% on the 15th of the following month. If you get 4 people, he's going to pay you 40%. 5 people, 50%. Y'all, this is so amazing and unbelievable. What an amazing time that we are in right now. It is just beautiful. So I want to say thank you to Gavin. I want to say thank you to your heart. You know, we like to share testimonies. Okay. And I want to share my testimony if you guys are all right with that. You know, I was an ex-professional athlete. In fact, what ended my career, a doctor operated on the wrong leg, which led to 26 other surgeries. And I got addicted to pain medication and ibuprofen. That ruined my stomach. It ruined my stomach so bad that I had to have what's called a Nissen wrap, a full Nissen wrap, Nissen fundoplication wrap. What that is they wrap your stomach around your esophagus and sew it. So I can't burp, can't throw up. What's wild is the food. I can only eat certain foods. That procedure ruined my relationship with food. In fact, when my wife and I would go out on date nights, we'd have to sit near a restroom because I would be in there anywhere from 3 to 5 times, one sitting. Isn't that wild? Y'all, ever since I started taking the Aluva products, especially the life grains, everybody in our household takes 2 of these a day. My life is forever different. I no longer have to worry about what I'm consuming. I can consume anything. It is beautiful. I don't have those crampy feelings in my stomach. In fact, ask yourself this: how often do you get bloated? How often does everybody around you get bloated? Y'all, I'm telling you, take the life greens and your life will be forever different. Y'all, we appreciate you spending just a few minutes of your evening with us on this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday. We can't wait to see what it is that you do with this amazing Aluva business opportunity for not just you, but your family. So like the godmother says, we don't want to see you at the top. We want to see you over the top. God bless you all. My name is Casey. Thank you so much for joining us this beautiful evening. Take care.